it. This is your host, Lotta Motion, along with your other host, Bariana Grande, behind the camera today. This is us for Study Hall for Dragmaster, where we're about to get the tea and our confessionals on all the contestants and how they feel this week. This is week 2, our group challenge. It's a workout challenge, and the runway is mask or mascot here at District West. Hey, Rita. How are you feeling this week?
Fantastic.
Okay. So who was in your group for the challenge?
Anita Blunt and Alice King.
Okay. How do you feel like you guys worked together?
We had amazing chemistry. We were together for 6 hours straight yesterday.
Okay.
Just doing everything. We just had great chemistry.
Everything went pretty well. You guys didn't have any issues getting together or anything? That's awesome. This did not go my way on my season. There was a few different girls in the group challenges that had trouble with that. What's the inspiration for the runway?
Well, Rita Bella as a character serves sex, whether it's performance or it's fashion. So I decided for the mascot runway to come out with a sex show.
It is giving sex.
Made my lips bigger, lingerie.
So after the challenge and after the runway, where do you see yourself in placements?
I don't want to say an exact spot, but I'm hoping I'm at least safe this week.
Yeah? Did you see this as being one of the harder challenges in the lineup for you? No?
I'm more nervous about the fear challenge because I'm not really
Word challenge.
Yeah, that
So after the challenge and after the runway, where do you see yourself in placements?
I don't want to say an exact spot, but I'm hoping I'm at least safe this week.
Yeah? Did you see this as being one of the harder challenges in the lineup for you? No?
I'm more nervous about the fear challenge because I'm not really
Word challenge.
Yeah, that
Hi, Catherine.
Hi, Lotta.
How are you feeling this week?
I feel better than I was done.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Did you have any stresses going into this challenge?
Definitely has some stresses. Definitely.
What caused those stresses for you in the group challenge?
The group.
The group?
Well, having a group member be out of town, you know,
So logistics issues.
it's a logistics issues, and then also personality clash issues. Not gonna lie.
That's a hard thing with group challenges. Right. Everyone wants to stand out and they want it to be their own, but you guys have to work together.
Right. Well, and people think because we're given the role of instructor, then they're somehow in charge. That's not the case.
I mean, no one's ever had a problem with every drag performer having a big personality.
No, not at all. Not
Never
at all.
stepping on toes.
Right, never.
So, what inspired this look? You know, little corny.
Thank you. I wanted to do a demon devil look for my mascot because I think that represents my drag. But I wanted to do a twist on it and come out in something colorful, neon, so that I can prove that I'm not just, you know, dark colors all the time. So
She's also neon green.
I'm also neon green and
It's
pink.
even kind of about the drag queen, with the way that you did the neon on the face.
You know, I didn't even think about that. But you're right.
Well, you look good, you neon semen demon.
Thank you. My horn, one of my horns fell off, so.
How do you feel about your placement? Do you think you did okay? Do you think any worries, any boasts?
I think I'll be
well.
I think I'll be safe. That's all I hope for this week with all the issues that we've been doing with this whole week. I think safe would be a comfortable placement for me. However, if I do end up in the bottom, I know the song.
So in another world, if you were one of the judges tonight, who would you have in the bottom?
Not based off of the challenge or what we saw on the stage at all, based off of prepping for the challenge for this week, I would put one of my own team members in the group, Luminous. I would put Luminous in the bottom. It was very difficult, and if you're in a group challenge, you should cooperate and go with what the majority of your group says and compromise.
I mean, that's what's being asked in this challenge. I mean, it's part of like how well do you work with others and stuff, because no one does drag alone.
Right,
so
right.
if you can't do that, then I see why you would feel that way.
Right. And I mean, they might say the same thing about me, but I have screenshots, so.
Well, we'll see how it works out. Good luck.
Right, thank you.
Hi, Roulette. Little Miss Ookie and Spooky. We just finished the group challenge. How are you feeling about it?
Feeling good.
Yeah.
Working really hard on it. Like,
You did. You have an interesting group because like Godiva is just very like kind of the traditional like pretty like pop drag, and you have a little more alternative. How was that working together? That's good because like sometimes, especially like in doing group challenges and working with other people, it can be hard with all the big personalities. But you can see that you guys like really like mesh something together that felt authentic to what you wanted. So, and then your runway tonight. You want to talk about it?
For like mascot, I was thinking of something like mascot was I'm like, I just love it. Like, or a Victorian vampire. I think vampire.
It's so camp to be like on stage and have something fun to do like during your runway, especially because sometimes those runways like you're out there for a while. All right, so if you were a judge tonight and you had to pick a top 2 out of what you see, who would you pick? Do you see yourself up there? Come on, confidence.
This took forever. Honestly, my best competition is my sister.
And that can be hard too because like you guys have different aesthetics, but it comes from a similar place. So like you do have to worry about that in competition, being compared to somebody who does something similar. So yeah, well, good luck tonight. You know, I think you did great. Hi, Anonymous. How are you feeling about tonight?
That was our runway.
Yeah, that was. It was, this runway category was a really hard one. I think a lot of people really like owned up to the challenge. You were my personal favorite of the night. I did think there was some people who were a little liberal in their interpretation. That was the first one that I saw.
But hey, when you're at the top, you only get to go to the bottom.
Well, and also something these girls have to remember is runway is half of the story. This is not drag race, it's not an after. So that's really gonna, I think runway is what's gonna come down to what top stands
We love
out. You're eating the runways. So,
shout out to our partner for working the light. He was over there in the Raptors like with her boat.
that was sickening. I was fully convinced that it was the side, like you had it rigged to the side. That was played off so well. Hi, Anonymous. How are you feeling about tonight?
That was our runway.
Yeah, that was. It was, this runway category was a really hard one. I think a lot of people really like owned up to the challenge. You were my personal favorite of the night. I did think there was some people who were a little liberal in their interpretation. That was the first one that I saw.
But hey, when you're at the top, you only get to go to the bottom.
Well, and also something these girls have to remember is runway is half of the story. Want to talk about?
Not besties. We're nervous to see how the challenge was because we didn't get to rehearse until today with our team. But we tried to go Godiva. Godiva's got a lot of energy, and we were playing support.
So would you say you guys kind of like won it, like in comparison for like a group challenge?
Surprisingly, no, because from day one we had a full soundboard, and then it was like we were.
So you had the bones built.
Yes,
it was
the flesh.
nitty gritty details you kind of did.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
well, sometimes that can bite you in the ass, though. That's a really dangerous thing to play with.
It got us there. I mean, they were laughing, so.
So for Juice, if you were in the bottom, which I don't see, who would you want to lip sync against tonight?
Honestly, this is one of the only lip sync songs that we know, so it doesn't matter. We're singing anyone. Hypothetically.
Work.
But like we said, runway 50% of the scoring, baby.
I think you're gonna be just fine.
Yeah.
You want to talk about?
Not messy. We're nervous to see how the challenge was because we didn't get to rehearse until today with our team. But we trusted with Godiva. Godiva's got a lot of energy, and we were playing support.
So would you say you guys kind of like won it, like in comparison for like a group challenge?
Surprisingly, no, because from day one we had a full soundboard, and then it was like we were.
So you had the bones built.
Yes,
It was
the
the
flesh.
nitty-gritty details you kind of didn't get.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Well, sometimes that can bite you in the ass, though.
It
That's a
got-
really dangerous thing to play with.
it got us there.
Hi there, Matt.
Hi, Lada.
How are you feeling?
You know, I'm feeling pretty good. We're safe.
You are
again
safe.
for week 2.
It's week 3.
And made it to week 3. I'm excited for week 3. A little bit nervous for week 3.
What is week 3 again?
Week 3 is the parent-teacher conference
Oh.
one, so like it's the makeover challenge. And so
Okay,
a little
okay.
bit nervous about that, but I have a good idea stored up in here that I think it'll be clever. It'll be
think
clever. It'll be smart.
That's such an interesting challenge for me. Did they like give any like specific instructions on what they want on that?
It was just you have to make over somebody that is like has to be like a parent-child relationship.
Okay, because like my
In a
first
way.
instinct is a lot of girls are gonna like make somebody their daughter.
Yeah.
I'm finding the oldest bitch I know, probably Champagne Bordeaux, and that's gonna be my mom, and I'm gonna be the little girl.
Hey.
It'd be fun.
That would be fun.
I'm curious to see how people take that. Same thing with like this runway.
Yeah.
It was really open to interpretation.
It really was.
I feel
And,
like you went kind of like pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
You did like an actual like I'm a school mascot. I'm
Yes.
a cheerleader. I give you an M. I give you an A. I give you a D. That was
all
a cute
the things.
moment.
Thank you.
Yeah, I thought you did
Yeah.
really well in the challenge.
Aw, thanks, Lada.
You guys had such a structure to your group, and you
I-
can tell you're a natural at comedy.
Ow!
As another funny girl, it is refreshing to see somebody who like
us funny girls.
you had what I was wanting from some people.
Barry on in
You
the
had the
background.
comedic timing. You knew when to like stop and breathe.
Oh.
It was great.
Thank you.
It was refreshing to watch. It was fun.
It was fun, and I truly echo a lot of like what Cinder was saying on the stage about our group. Our group was just so cohesive,
Yeah.
and just so much fun to work with. Like there was never a moment where we were like arguing or anything. Like it was truly like a fun like collab.
Yeah, and I mean, your team did really well. I mean, 2 of you played safe, and
Yeah.
then the other one won the challenge.
We did.
So keep that energy going, girl.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
Good luck. Thank you. How are you feeling after this week?
I feel good.
Feel good?
Yeah.
So we're safe this week.
Okay.
Okay, that's a nice place to be. I mean, you know, like I had quite a few safe placements, and sometimes it's a comfortable place to be. You seem like somebody who would prefer to be on top.
Always.
Always. You did win the first week.
That's true.
Do you agree with the judges? Do you agree with the placements?
This week?
Yeah. Well, obviously you agree with last week.
Yeah. I can see the placements this week. Yeah. I just think that my group did a phenomenal job, and I feel like if I wasn't in the top, then I feel like Madam should have also been in the top. Just 'cause
I
feel like
agree.
her challenge went really
Honestly,
well.
I had Madam Peg for being in the top this week. I was kind of gagged that she
And
wasn't.
her segment was really funny, but I'm so happy that Cinder won.
It was
That's
also
all that matters.
It was interesting to see you turning to comedy because honestly, I was like, she's a very pretty girl. She's obviously a dancer. I was curious to see how that was going to go, and I thought you did really well.
Well, did you giggle?
I had a giggle. I had a laugh. The baby came out black. Explain the runway to me because I was a little lost on this.
It's like the cowgirls, like like the Dallas Cowboys.
You're a horse girl.
Yeah, cowgirl, Mary.
Cowgirl. But that's not a cow, bitch. It is black and white.
Do cowboys ride cows?
I don't know.
No, Mary.
I don't know.
They ride horses.
There's cows all over this community. God bless.
Bye.
But I mean, like, yeah, your group did really well. All of you had good placements this week.
Yeah.
Are you ready for next week?
I am. I'm really excited. It's going by really fast, like the competition in
It
general.
will. In the blink of an eye, bitch, and you'll be at the end.
But I'm very confident with what I have left to present. And so I am excited for next week.
Well, go show
It's
them,
gonna be really
bitch.
cute. It's
Yeah.
gonna be really cute.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what you bring. Well, fuck a cigarette. I need a blunt.
Hi.
How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
Yeah, you were in the top 2 this week. Sorry, I almost said winner of the challenge. How do you feel about how you did?
I am so proud of myself, and I'm also so proud of my team as well. We all put so much work and blood and tears and
People were murdered. People died. It was like Stonewall.
Oh my god. But yeah, it was just such a blast, and you know, it's just the power of going with the flow and.
Okay. Yeah, just, let it happen.
Yep.
Turn up the juice. See what shakes loose.
Uh-huh.
I will say I was a little surprised by you because, I see, you obviously have, a certain aesthetic. I would kind of peg you as kind of a look queen, but you kind of gave camp. And I thought you did it
I
really
love
well.
camp.
Yeah.
That was my favorite part about doing this competition is I can let loose and literally,
Well, that's something you really have to,
fun
take on head first in this competition is they give you an option to explore other sides of drag you might not get to do all the time.
Yep.
So, not everyone has to be a top or bottom. Versatile girls do really well. Your runway look.
Yeah.
So you want to walk me through this?
We had gloves on.
We had gloves.
Yeah.
It was a complete look.
Yeah.
Eris would have told her if it wasn't.
We're giving a little more body this week.
She is shaped.
I'm feeling it.
It was giving me kind of like Predator. Predator from Avatar.
Yes. Uh-huh.
She's
like
a blue
if I'm gonna
bitch.
do Alien, I want to go there.
Yeah, come on, Eiffel 65.
Yes.
God bless.
I wish I had the mask, but y'all will see it.
So, how did you feel about placements?
I'm happy.
Yeah.
I'm very proud of myself.
That's so close. So close.
I was very close, but I love Cinder, and she's such a hard worker and such a professional, and she absolutely deserved that.
It looks like one of your teammates is going to be lip syncing tonight.
Yes, Miss Arita.
Yeah.
She's gonna turn that shit out. I'm sorry. She loves genetics, and she's about to show y'all why.
Bitch, I'm starting to feel like I'm the only person who had never heard of this fucking song. Every drag queen I was like, oh, it's Meghan Trainor. Meghan Trainor. Bitch, I do Meghan Trainor. I don't know this song. But I'm excited. I mean, it's a pop bop, so we'll see how it goes.
They're gonna serve it.
Yeah. Well, thanks
Thank
for
you
being
so
there.
much.
Yeah. Columbus's original triangled eyebrow bitch. Cinder blocks.
Yes, not tonight though.
Not tonight.
Well,
but work.
but
it was in the runway.
Yes, in a different way.
That was sickening. Also, I know I'm an idiot because I was like, oh look, she little cat girl, and it wasn't until you were literally up there to your teeth so bad. That fucking head has this bitch's eyebrows on.
Yes.
That's insane.
The details. The details.
So you won this week.
I did win.
How do you feel?
I feel pretty good. As I'd say on stage as well, it was absolutely a group effort. Myself, Jack, and Madam Woods, we completely ate that challenge. It was so easy working together. We were confident pretty much from the first night that we met was like, oh, we're winning.
Well, it's like you could tell from watching it, you guys had such a cohesive energy. It was very obvious that you knew exactly what you were going to do. You had a whole concept, there was a storyline, you fit it all in a tiny ass amount of time.
Yes.
And so that could be a struggle.
Yes, it's the Barnyard Bonanza universe. It's an extended universe that we're working on.
This is episode one of the Cowgirls.
Yeah, the Hey Girls. Hey Girls.
Hey Girl.
Sorry.
Hey Girl.
Girls, yes.
So, you win this week. We're going into week 3 with a win.
Yes, and top 2, first week and a win, second week.
Tops don't count, only wins.
At least there's one top in the competition.
One of your friends in this competition is going to be lip syncing tonight.
Who is that?
Yeah.
Just kidding. Yes. Yes.
How do you agree with the bottom placements?
From the critiques, I guess I would agree. I did not get to see any of the other performances, so based on the critiques, I would agree. I will say I did mention to Amaya about the panty color beforehand.
Sometimes I do think things are a little nitpicky, and I understand where they would say that, but again, it is on the bag. I don't know.
Right.
I thought the outfit worked for me. I thought it was kind of sickening.
Yeah, it was cool.
I think the challenge could have been a little more, but I'm excited to see what these girls do. It's a very high energy pop song, and both of them are great performers.
Absolutely.
So Know your words, girls. Know your words.
Important.
Yeah.
Unlike the girl behind the camera.
Well,
Hey, mind your fucking business.
My business.
did you not know your words in a lip
Girl,
sync?
she didn't know the words. The lyrics.
Me
the first
either.
week,
I didn't know
bitch.
upside down, but
She
I didn't
know
think I was
woman.
gonna get there.
That's why she kept that cigarette in her mouth the whole song.
Hey, no, I knew the words pregnant.
Live in Las
Exactly.
Vegas.
That one you do, yeah. That one you do. That one you do.
Well, good luck next week.
Yes. Win number 2, we'll see.
And we have the one-eyed purple people eater herself, Luminous Magic.
Hi.
Hi. How did you feel about the group challenge?
I thought it was pretty fun. At first, my group had a lot of difficulties.
What kind of difficulties? What was going on?
Communication, really, in that I live in Toledo and they live in Columbus, so that was kind of a difficult thing to be able to not practice.
Yeah.
So we ended up clashing ideas, but at the very end, we came together and we came strong, and it was actually a really great experience, and I think we all kind of needed it.
It was an interesting mix.
Yeah. My stoner jokes.
I will say you did have the legend, the one and only my drag mother, Mary Jane, in the video, and a reference to one of her iconic performances of Work Me Down. So I enjoyed that a lot.
Oh yeah.
What inspired your runway for Mascot?
So it's like kind of like a cyberpunk space. You know how I came out like a space.
You're really into that cyberpunk aesthetic.
Yeah, and it's funny because I don't really care for the gameplay of the actual game, but I really like the aesthetics. It does it for me.
See, when I think like cyberpunk, I think like Nier Automata and stuff like that. I'm gonna need some more metal. Make it steampunk.
Yeah, I like all the steampunk stuff, like the Mad Max stuff.
The eye patches
Oh,
give me that and stuff. It's very like
Oh, yeah.
leather and rustic and stuff.
Oh yeah, and it's funny because not a single one of my costumes actually has leather.
That's so interesting. Change that.
I might.
Leather's so good.
Christmas in July, everyone.
And for the girls who can't afford it, they make fake leather too.
And I have to say that everyone else
You
on
can
the
smell
team-
it though. It smells different. I've been to AWOL on those nights.
I will say that I did watch on the little TV thing the other people, the other contestants on their little their workout challenges, and they all did so great. And I was just sitting there and I was just smiling away, and I was like, oh,
It was a strong night, and everyone went very different ways with it.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you guys did something kind of more traditional. There was like a full-on comedy skit.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what I would say Anonymous and them did, but it was fun. Anita and them were like, we're theater gays.
honestly think that theirs is my favorite.
How did you feel about the lip sync?
It was pretty entertaining.
It was pretty good. Again, I still don't know that fucking song.
It's not my style, but I took the time to learn it just in case, you know.
Listen, always know the lip sync
Oh, yeah.
song.
Oh, it's
You
important.
never know
Oh,
when
yeah.
the fuck you're gonna have to do it.
Oh yeah, getting out of your comfort zone is a part of the test and trials.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well,
Like me and Viva Las Vegas.
well, you got Viva
Right,
Las Vegas, bitch, so they gave you a second go around. I'm still traumatized. I don't listen to Todd Recall anymore. Not just because he doesn't pay his dancers.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
God bless.
Shame on him.
You excited for next week?
I am.
What's the challenge next week again?
It's the makeover challenge, so we're actually going to be doing like the parent-child teacher conference type of thing for the runway, which is the only week we're doing a runway first.
So for someone who, are you going to incorporate the eye patch into your, or?
So I actually am making the final decision tomorrow. I'm talking to my partner, not my partner, but
But
my-
your partner.
Yeah.
Work.
Yeah.
Well, good luck. I can't wait to see what you bring.
Actually, no, we decided we're doing a leopard theme,
Oh.
and we're doing leopard eyeglasses. So it won't be like an eye patch. It'll be like the workout challenge today, how I have the glasses.
Okay.
Except it won't be retro wave. It'll be like the cheetah.
Are you worried that doing glasses, they're not going to see makeup and it's a makeover challenge?
No. I just think that I want the whole thing to kind of correlate and match together.
Okay. Yeah.
And I'm gonna do my makeup like underneath, just in case I'm like, hey, how's it going?
Work. Sweeter than your average piece of chocolate. It's Godiva.
Yes! Oh my god, tonight was a very much so a night. I shall say. I'm glad that for myself, my team, I thought they did really well. I'm glad Anonymous was in the top. It scared the shit out of me though that Rue was in the bottom, and I'm glad they were saved because I would have felt very bad if they weren't.
I will be honest. I was worried for Rulin if they were going to be in the bottom.
I was as well.
I've never seen them as a performer. They give amazing aesthetics, but that's a very high energy pop song.
It is a very high energy pop
and I don't know
song.
if that's really their gig.
That part, and it's not that very much of a gig, and I knew that for a fact that the bottom was going to be Aja Bell.
Look at you, Miss Congeniality, worrying about your teammates that you had for 1 week.
I know, but like we formed a bond, and the simple fact that they were like judged and I wasn't bothered me because I was just like, I hope they're in the top. They have to be in the top, otherwise what's going on? And I thought our team did really, really well. I also will say I was mildly annoyed that I was saved because I thought I did so great.
So,
this week,
if you had been in the top, who should you have replaced?
Oh shit, that was shady as hell. Cause
You set yourself up for it, girl. You said I should have been in the top.
I really think, realistically, it's. If I'm gonna be so honest with you, I love you, Cinder. But I'm sorry, but I thought our group did better than them. Our group got more laughs than Cinder's group. No shade to any of them because I love them all. One of them just walked past, and I'll say it to her face too. I love them all. I thought our group got more laughs. Our group did very well. What also bugged me was that it was like there wasn't a cohesiveness with it, but there wasn't supposed to be because if they had paid attention, there weren't. I was obviously the people who popped up wasn't supposed to be my original people because I was an serving 80s gymnast, and they are two goth girls. So realistically, our aesthetic's not going to be a mashup all the way.
I will say. There's a way to have organized chaos,
Yeah.
and it's just a form of like structure and getting that idea across a little better. I thought you guys did really well. In all honesty,
Yeah.
as far as the assignment went, you were the standout for me and your group.
Thank you.
You could tell that like really you're the one who like took charge and like brought everybody together.
Yeah.
But I like that your group also was very inclusive of everyone because again, the other two contestants have very different aesthetics than you.
Yeah,
and you
very
guys
much so.
you rolled with that. I love that.
Yeah, because I was just like, when I found out they're my teammates, I was like, there's a lot of potential for this because like, you got me, high energy, pink as fuck, bright colors, and then you have these two goth girls.
Oh, do you wear pink?
I do wear pink. It's like my main color. Literally that part. Literally. So it's like there's so much room for it, and I thought we killed it. And I was consulting with my teammates, and I'm glad that we had it. Out of everyone there, I was glad I was paired with them, and I just want to be judged, and I know that I did really well, and I was like a little frustrated because I was like, I really want to be in the top, and I really want to just get judged and critiqued and just like get a little like, I guess not a little praise, but just like a little.
But also that level
flowers.
of comfort where you can then worry about other people, that shows confidence.
That is also true.
So that's
as well.
good. I mean, like you knew what you were gonna do, you did it. So let's talk about your runway.
Yes.
So you were Cheetos, cheesy,
Cheetos.
better cheesy than not.
I'm a very like multi-layered person. I think
Said I got
about
camp.
things.
I got camp.
Yeah. So like I think about things in like different layers. So I wanted to show different aspects of it because like one, obviously I'm a hood bitch. I'm raunchy. I love fucking hot Cheetos, and I was thinking about like the different concepts that I could have come with this vague ass runway. And when I was discussing with my friend last week about the options I had, literally a Cheetos truck drove right past when we were talking about it, and I said, I'm doing that.
You know what I think would have been so funny? You should have had came out with one hand in the bag, and then you bring it out, and you got Cheeto dust all over your fucking fingers, girl.
That would have been fierce, but that would have made my hand would all be in my titty.
It's all in the titty.
It's all in my titty. Well, but like. I also referenced Nicki Minaj. She's like one of my favorite icons. She's like,
I mean, that's what you did last week.
Yeah.
We saw.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, the Monsterverse, I know her.
I know her. I know every single Nicki Minaj song, word from word. Like, that's a girl who inspires my drag, period.
Well, Alone, Kim Petras featuring Nicki Minaj. Coming
Bitch,
up
when I saw that,
it's going to eat.
It's going to eat. It's Barbie and it's Kim Petras. I was like, oh, bitch, I'm going to do this number. And it was like, but overall, it was a really good night. I'm glad that the person who on the lip sync still stayed on my team. Good job. She did fierce. She ate up. And I'm very happy. I'm very happy for my team. I'm very happy to see what happens next week.
Yeah. You're doing amazing so far. I can't wait to see what else you bring.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm definitely, because I've been safe so far, and I feel like I've been top safe. Not to quote Lux, but I've been top safe, and it's been pissing me off. So each time I'm just like,
be careful, Sage Love.
I'm just being real. I'm just also like a very like passionate person, and I'm also an Aries, so like when I do something, I want to do like tenfold, and I want to be like show the best me possible.
Absolutely.
So like I feel like I'm just gonna have to keep plowing and keep working my ass off to get that result. And I just want to win, man. I just want to win. I only want this girl, so it's like I gotta
read those critiques, girl, and you'll get there.
Yeah, I definitely will be, because like even last week I read the fuck out of my critiques, and I was like, none of this is gonna happen again. I'm gonna apply that shit and make it better. That's just because that type of queen I am. That's why I joined this competition. I wanted to challenge myself, grow in my art form, and just blossom. And that's what I plan on doing.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Just like a visit to the bar, I'd like a tab. Hi, LSD.
Hi, Lotta. How are you?
Good. How did you feel about this week?
I felt great about this week. I feel like I had a great showing. I think I was definitely in the top half of the competition. Yeah, I feel like it was a great week.
Oh, you feel confident? Yeah, work.
I had a great team for that challenge. Arita and Anita and I had great chemistry. We had so much fun working on her skit. We were literally working on it for like 6 hours straight yesterday, and it was a blast. And we really pulled it together. Like, I was really satisfied with the end result.
I was watching you guys on stage and literally was like, they are crackheads. What is happening here? Well, not crackheads, hippies.
Yeah.
Hippie girls.
Same thing.
Hippie girls, space girl, and drunk gym mom.
Yeah.
I don't know, girl.
We all got something going on.
Why you got the underage girl drinking?
It was her
You're gonna get us
idea,
kicked
not
out of the
ours.
bar.
That was all Arita's idea. She's ready to drink.
So you felt really confident this week. I love where you went with your runway, because when I read this prompt, the first thing I said was furry.
Yes.
They are
Furry.
the original mascots.
Yes.
Yeah, you said you made this?
I did. This is all
Come on, paper mache,
paper
bitch.
mache, yes.
Work.
I used a balloon to get the shape. This part's cardboard. And then I used this blue fur trim I got from Joann's.
Love it,
Yeah.
love it. Come on, representation. Furries are people too.
Yes.
Except sometimes they're animals. I don't know. The specifics confuse me. Yeah, you know, I thought you did well this week.
Thank you.
You had an interesting runway. I was so confused and having such a good time watching you on stage.
Good, that's what I'm going for.
You excited for next week?
I am so excited for the makeover challenge. I have one of my best friends in the whole world doing it with me, and we are going to kill it.
And who would that be?
It's a surprise.
Oh, it's a
but
surprise.
You've probably seen them before.
I have a feeling some of us have seen her before. I'm interested to see what you bring.
Thank you. It'll be a lot of fun. I can't wait.
Thank you so much, Ellis.
Hi, welcome to Disney Channel. My name is Ariana Grande, and you're watching How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
My name's Amaya. What's yours? So, interesting week. How do you feel?
Have you ever met
Don't look at
somebody?
those yet.
Have you ever met somebody grateful to go home?
Yes. Me, whenever I'm leaving a grinder hookup.
Because that's
Do you
also
feel
the same.
a weight
it's
off of your shoulders?
It's more off of my cock, but
Oh, you're a talking girl?
yeah.
Listen, women's got dicks. Get over it.
It's right there.
Right there. It's a meaty tuck. Ain't nothing tucked.
Wait, this is untucked, but that's why I'm untucked.
Untucked.
But I just also wanted to say,
Can we say that?
it was a week, yeah.
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 How did you feel about like the challenge? Group challenges are stressful. I hate them. I mean, when I was in it, my group was great.
You wanted the
but-
tea about the group?
I want the tea about the group. Tell me about the group.
I don't know why they had me up there trying to
Because
answer
they've all
the
had
question.
interesting things to say.
I don't know why I was up there having to answer the question of what happened in the group. I was barely cognizant half time.
Well, Miss Catherine Grace was right next to me going, I want to answer that question. They should give me the microphone. Well, bitch.
I was looking for her trying to pass it, honestly. Because, baby, the way that Luminous went for Catherine and Catherine said, I'll eat you.
She'll eat him. That's a
And I was just, I literally was like, potato. No.
You were Switzerland.
I didn't know what to do.
You were Switzerland.
I literally messaged Hiliana and was like, yo, these two need to hit the guidance counselor because it's stressing me out.
Wow. You remember the fights in school?
That's
I
what
was
that
always
was.
watching. I was
like
I was just watching.
I was just in shock. I was a fool. But I'll be posting the screenshots tomorrow.
Did you feel like them not being able to work together impeded your ability to shine in the challenge?
No, I think their rage kind of outshined my I don't want to be involved with your drama.
Oh, you had clocked out. She
Yeah,
checked
no,
out.
I was just here to do what I had to do and get the fuck off the
She
stage.
said, "I'm doing this for fun. People already know who I am."
They were at it was blood.
Fangs, claws.
What did Vivi Brown say? Shark in the water?
Baby, there's a shark in the water.
We got two white tip Mako sharks coming
so
around.
let's talk about your runway. I mentioned this earlier. I don't remember to who, but they read you for the panty, so like yellow. I bet it's the majority of the bag is yellow. I thought it worked. It might not have been intentional, but I thought it worked.
Actually, because like my original plan was to take a wrapper from the bag and make the panties.
I made panties out of condoms.
But-
It's a cute look, not comfortable.
And this
Not
is a shout out to
comfortable.
you, Columbus. Why the fuck don't y'all stock none of y'all stores' candy aisles? All we got is family size
Where the
and
sweets?
boxes.
Where the sugar?
Do better.
Pour some sugar on me.
Do better. Damn. I hope your battery low.
So, you're done. You're free. You'll be back next week to perform.
It's free.
And you never know. Someone came back in our season.
I'm hoping. And Heliana, don't credit this. I'm kind of hoping I don't, because I'm
Well, I
gonna be in Florida in
heard
May.
there's a rumor. All you have to do is a blood sacrifice. So,
I think the only
pick your least favorite.
No, we gotta pick the virgin, and that's just LSD, and I kind of fucked that up a few weeks
So
ago.
was Saline. Those girls got something in common.
Actually, let me go get Miss Congeniality, because that's the
How did
good
you
one.
feel about your lipstick?
I did what I could do. She stepped on my toe, and I was
It
offended, but I
doesn't
wasn't
seem like a
distracted.
song you would normally do.
It's a white woman.
It's a white woman. It is a white woman.
And I don't count Amy Winehouse as white, because Back to Black was black enough for me.
She was 50% hair and her hair was black. I feel it. All right, well, thank you so much. You were great. It's fun to watch you. You
Just
look
like
stunning
tonight on this
tonight.
competition, I'm going home.
God bless.